Two of the top 4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big game. Touchdown, UCF. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert for themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Pulls it in. It's Wood. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts it in great scoring position. First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. It's a draw. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through.
Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. The RPO caught to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Hughes. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. He could go. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. They still cannot stop this receiver. Here in the first quarter, he's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Well, A takeaway and the touchdown. That is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Well, he's got some space here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Takes the toss and heads left. He gets loose. And they've got him.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. It's a blitz look here from the defense. To the air. It's St. Clair. He's hit as he throws it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Knights look to convert here on 4th down. A direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, that is a 1st down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Defense is coming after him. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's looking deep here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. That's a strong stiff arm. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a shotgun run call. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets the first and more. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Or it's snapped to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed. All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powering through. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Arnold. Running back has it on the screen now. You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make his defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Intercepted in the end zone.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. What a throw by the freshman QB. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Caught over the middle, it's Wood. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw here. Pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
To throw, it's St. Clair. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the run here. Lets it go. This time a completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Not a long kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Running back grabs it on a screen. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Knights will crank up the tempo.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Making people miss. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Knights come to the line in the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Escapes the pocket. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the move now. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered the
touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. The Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Be on 3rd and long now from the 44. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Grinding away with a running game. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Price. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have
deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Knights looking to run some tempo here.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Second down now after the sack. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
RPO here. Fourth down completion to the right. Nice. Pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you, and this is exactly what happens here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab, it's Hughes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation.